Today we find ourselves 1,100 miles north of Los Angeles in the small ski resort town of Snoqualmie, Washington. Here you'll find clean air, wildlife, scenic vistas, crystal clear lakes, and acres of forest. You'll also find that in the last 2 years, Snoqualmie has been infested with the sound of rally cars. At the Old Mill Adventure Park, a 300-acre former industrial property and set for iconic 80s TV show Twin Peaks, lives the Dirtfish Rally School. And you're going to need all that space when you find yourself hurtling sideways at 60 miles an hour in a fully prepped rally car. But at this school, you won't just be avoiding cones. Here, you'll encounter all the elements of a real competition rally stage, like dirt, gravel, and tarmac, sometimes even in and around the old mill's decaying buildings. Bottom line, this place is perfect. I'm very excited today because I love rally cars, and you love rally cars.
I love rally cars.
So we want to find out what it takes to build, prep, and maintain a rally car today, and where better to do it than someplace that has to do it on a daily basis.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what we do out here from day to day. We build cars, we wear them out, we fix them, that sort of thing.
But most importantly,
it starts with that build. A lot of the parts remain stock. Suspension, things like that are certainly built up with the proper underbody and tires to survive, well, that.
Students.
Students, yes.
You can say it, to survive students. That's all right.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, but we're not just going to talk about rally cars today, because I want to drive rally cars today. And why wouldn't I? Because it's the best thing ever.
You came to drive.
Didn't I?
Okay, that's cool. So rally's all about surprises and adapting.
True.
So we actually, and it's about times and racing.
Yes.
We've put together a little competition for you. That sound good?
Like what kind of competition?
Like you, another guy, rally cars,
Dude,
flat out.
The last time I tried to do this, they made me drink coffee in downtown Seattle. It didn't work out so good.
This will be a little bit of a different adrenaline rush.
Okay.
Now that other guy, he's used to that.
Yeah.
He rides a skateboard.
Skateboard.
So you got it. We'll see what happens.
I could beat a skateboarder, whatever.
Should be easy, right?
I'm Matt. We're watching Tuned. Hopefully, I won't have to eat my words, but if I'm gonna beat anybody out here, I'm gonna need some practice. At least I know all the cars are identically prepped by someone who knows what they're doing, someone who's been rallying longer than my 2 days of extensive experience. And oh, that skateboarder? It's Bucky Lasek, the one with 6 X Games medals, the one with a skateboarding vert record, and the one who, as of April, will be in the Global Rallycross Series. Fortunately, although Bucky has loads of road course experience in Porsches, he's as new to rallying as I am.
We start with 2008 Subaru STIs, and the drivetrain in those cars is actually really good. We don't have to do much with that. But we put on rally suspension, which is much more stout than stock suspension on a car and very adjustable for different conditions. We'll rip it down to the bare shell. We'll seam weld it, which makes it much stiffer, a lot stronger, makes the chassis last a lot longer, and then we'll put a cage in it, which adds even more rigidity, safety. On the cars, to keep them protected, it's pretty similar to what an actual rally car would have when it goes to race. It's a big burly skid plate underneath the engine, a lot of plastic underbody to keep the car from being worn out from gravel spray and getting rocks in the wheels and creating havoc. We use race seats. You also have 6-point harnesses, keep you strapped in there really tight, keep you safe if in the unfortunate event the car rolls over. And pretty much every part that there is on the car is liable to break. The common ones are ball joints, shocks, any kind of suspension linkage because they go through so much abuse and stress and wear and tear. We're pretty good on drivetrain stuff. The Subaru stuff is actually really strong. We haven't had to replace a clutch yet, and we've had our cars for over a year and have even trained people that have never driven clutch before.
Been doing a lot of tarmac racing, road racing, and some Porsches and Vipers and Mustangs. So I'm used to making it stick. Out here, it's not about sticking, it's about sliding and exit speed. So trying to dial in the technique and kind of take what I know from road racing into the dirt.
I've never driven with Matt, so I couldn't tell you for sure, but I do know Bucky's a very fast driver and incredibly talented at many different sports. With Forrest teaching him a thing or two, I'm sure he's only getting quicker. So Matt's got his work cut out for him if he's going to keep up.
It's going to be a fun race between Bucky and Matt. It'll be interesting to say the least. I took a peek outside and saw Bucky run, and he's quick. So Matt, although he's got some track experience, rally's a totally different beast. So he's got his work cut out for him for sure.
Matt doesn't have a chance. I'll bet whatever he wants to bet. I'll leave that up to him what he's going to lose. You really don't want to get beat by a skateboarder, do you?
I do not want to get beat by a skateboarder. Last time I was here, I got beat by a BMX biker, so I can't. I have no shame. So here's start finish on the box here. We're
Right
gonna go
there.
straight ahead through the slalom and make a U-turn before coming back into the boneyard.
Yeah, we should have a good launch right there. They got some tarmac right there, so we'll be able to hook it up.
And they're not our clutches.
They're not our clutches.
And we're gonna run with co-drivers.
Yes.
So Forrest, head instructor here, will be your instructor, your co-driver.
Okay.
Winston, who I've been driving with this morning, is gonna be my instructor. Do you go to first here in this hairpin?
I'm in like 6th gear right there.
Yeah. Yeah. You're flat in 6. Right?
Flat and 6, flat out. How's your left foot braking?
My left foot braking is good.
It's good?
Yeah. This is not my first left foot braking rodeo.
How are those shoes?
They're muddy. My DCs.
Because my Pumas are really good.
Are that your model? Is your name on those shoes somewhere?
No, that would be Clyde.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I'm willing to put these on the line, actually.
Should we bet shoes?
I think we should bet shoes.
My dirty DC race shoes versus your minty fresh Pumas.
Yeah, because it's kind of crispy out, too.
It is.
And
It
it's
would
wet.
suck to go home barefoot. And I
Muddy.
didn't bring any other shoes.
Come in so hot down this little straightaway, and you come up to this post of a cone. I mean, I'm e-braking probably.
I see right here. Look, you can see it.
Oh, I'm e-braking like
You're
out
e-braking
here
65 feet before.
before the turn.
Yeah.
And putting the nose right nice in there, getting back on the power probably before you're halfway turned.
I practiced the e-brake turn exactly
at
one
that.
time. Yeah, you're getting close there.
I might have to put a video camera on that little post.
So it's basically once through forward and then once through backwards with
Correct.
a handbrake turn in the middle. Yeah. For shoes and pride.
Ahead. Now, look up. Now, look up. Now, look up. Now, look right. Steer in. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Tidy. Good. Look left. Look left. Both feet in. Both feet in. Through. Straight line. Straight line. Go straight left. Now. Move in. Move in. Straight line. Look ahead. Now. Rise up. Now. Flip, ride it, ease on the brake, or brake again.
Oh no.
Second. Good hands, yes. Look left, move it. Now, eyes up, eyes up. Straight, straight, look right. Handbrake coming up. Go, 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 go. Now, steer to it. Wait for it, wait for it. Pat it, pat it, pat it, pat it.
I think that was decent.
I think it's pretty good.
Dude.
We didn't hit a cone?
First time is 2:15.3. I'm clear. I'm standing in the bushes.
Clear?
You got this, dude. ready to find out? Girls, with the official time. Should we do, I went first, so tell me my time first.
Your official time was 2:15.3.
2:15.3, okay?
Yep, and your time was 2:14.1.
Oh! Good race.
Sorry, Matt.
Good race.
Good race.
Good race.
These are going up, and I got a nice spot picked out for these.
My feet are cold already.
Why don't you walk it off?
Oh. Oh! Goodbye, shoes. Have a nice life. Oh. All right, that's fair.
You need a ride to the store?
Yeah. Let's get some.